Okay, well, last time I was driving the goat with my Hiace. I left it in the backyard here. It's pretty dumb, actually. I ran over a pile of sticks, and I ended up breaking the rad. I bent it like a pretzel, and so I'm just walking back to get it. And I'll show you how deep the snow is. It's literally up to my knees. We had a snowstorm. There's my Dodge. Holy Christ, it's deep. Yeah, it's legitimately up to my knees here. It's crazy. Oh, my poor truck. I can't believe I left it like this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it out today. There she is. Oh, poor girl. Oh. So I drove over all these sticks, and one of them poked the radiator real bad, and so here she sits. Oh, jeez. This thing is a big truck, and it doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna clean off some snow, and then we're gonna try and tie wire the rad into position, or ratchet strap it, and then see if this thing will fire up. Well, it's sort of hard to tell from here, but I don't know if you can see where the rad is down on that corner, how far away it is. And down there, it's bent right in past where the fan belt is. So I'm just going to hook a ratchet strap under there and see if I can't give it enough room for this thing to spin over. Okay, I'm going to hook up the strap. Okay, it's minus 25 out. We haven't been out to the truck in a while. The snow is up to our knees. And we're going to see if this old girl will flash over. Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh, it might go, actually. It's hard to say. This thing's actually a pretty tough old truck. I flashed the glow plugs a few times. Okay, that's what I thought. We'll go find a battery for it. Oh, it just wouldn't fire off of one battery. That one is froze up. So we grabbed that one and the jump start. And we'll see if we can get it going here. Okay, I'm gonna hop in and see if we can't fire this thing up. Well, Mother Nature's just not wanting to cooperate here. Just keeps hovering around minus 30 Celsius. And so a friend of mine gave me a little block heater that you just stick on to. Oh, it's hard to see. But the glue wouldn't stick. Nothing would stick to it because it's so damn cold. So I just jammed it up with some wood and then plugged it in, and hopefully it'll make itself enough heat that it'll be alright. And hopefully start. And then up here, I put a rod hose circulating heater. So, oh, there's my little Camry. So, hopefully, my little truck will start. Well, it's too cold to get the goat started. I just didn't want to play outside, so I came out to the shop. I'm working on the on Bert, and when I was working on this floor last time, everything worked out good, except for I did have one little mistake right in here. And I thought I'd show you guys. This is real world. This is all it takes to fix this. This will all be ground smooth. Everywhere where there's a weld, it's going to be ground smooth and made perfect. Okay, so this is where the mistake is. It's right there and at the bottom. So I've taken a piece of brass and I've put it along the side, and I welded my little, the piece that I'm putting in, I welded to a little arm so that I can slide it in. Right about. So I can slide it in and then I can hold it. Now I can hold it and tack and weld it easily without my hand or anything being in the way. And I'll do the same thing at the bottom, fix that other little hole, and then grind it up. And I'll show you what it looks like after I've got this tacked up and ground out. Okay. This is the front side here. So I just, anytime I find brass, I collect it. And I use it for all sorts of different stuff, but mostly I use it to stop weld from getting through joints. So by putting this blocker in here, I can just jam this tight. I can come in here now, and I don't have to worry about blowing through anywhere where that metal is. I can just weld it and pretty much roll the coals to it. Aside from worried about warping, you know, you don't want to just beat it up too bad, but at the same time, it's easier than just welding an open butt joint. So my suggestion, get some brass, collect brass when you can. It's your best friend when it comes to doing these jobs. It just makes life so easy to be able to fill a hole, because the weld metal will not stick to that brass, so you'll be able to just tap it off easy. Okay, I'm going to start welding. Okay, there's the first two tacks in. Now we're going to adjust that metal on the outside. Well, the old metal doesn't weld nice at all. Someone's got to get a little hammer in first. I don't want to stick that where it is right yet. Okay. That's where that ugly one was. Still got one little shitty hole there. Okay. Okay, so a little farther along now. That's all welded in, it's ground up. And I'll do a little bit of hammer and dolly work once my planishing hammer I'm going to use a planishing hammer once it shows up. But realistically, if I had to do nothing but just prime and painted it. It looks great. And now on the inside here, this is all back welded in. I managed to, I kept this seam looking good. Inside the battery box, looks like it was supposed to be the way it was. Floor pan divots right. Yeah, everything turned out pretty good. Still a little cleanup down in the corner, but I'll get to that. And now we're on to this side here. So yeah, we're getting close here. This cab's almost done. Pretty stoked. Okay, so got the little trailer here turned around. Welder reposition, Mr. Winter. And now we're back into this other floor. And oh, that actually shows up really good on film, what's rotten and what's not. So this whole area here, just, it's gotta go. All that pitting is just too much. This one is a little bit worse than that side over there was. Like that side I left it, it was really pretty clean still. This side here has got a lot more pitting. It's like right on the fine line. The guy could putty that and get another 40 years out of it probably, but I don't know. Part of me wants to do some kind of neat beadwork in here, and maybe put Burton Scherer here and his dates, and then my dates here for the 2 times in its life this truck's getting built. That's sort of where my head's at anyways.